This is the prone propulsion drill with left hip flexion. The purpose of this is to create a turn with the right glute into the left side to create a left pelvic turn. The setup for this, we want to be in a position where we are far enough away from the wall to where this leg, when extended, can be about 15% unlocked. And underneath the left side here, we have a mat, something about 2 to 3 inches, no more than that. 1 inch could even work just to support the knee, but also that will help create a higher left hip slightly to create that turn into that left side. And also we want the left knee bent at about 110 to 120 degrees of hip flexion. That would be relative to his trunk position right here, making an angle like so. So in this starting position here, he's got his palms up, forearms flat on the ground. And he also has his elbows in line with just above his left knee. He's going to feel on this wall with his right foot, his heel, specifically the inner heel, the ball of the big toe and the ball of the little toe, but he's going to focus on pressing into the wall with the ball of the big toe, but specifically the heel and the inside edge there. So Trevor, what I want you to do first is I want you to extend this back, get a little bit of an arch. Now, we want to create the tuck of the pelvis through the pressure into the wall. So you can notice here that this knee is not locked out yet. So we want to extend the knee, and that should create that slight hip tuck as he drives that inner heel and ball of the big toe into the wall. If he does that well, he's going to feel a ton of lower right glute right here. And then he's going to push away from the floor with those elbows to get these ribs back a little bit. Good. And his sternum is still facing directly down. It's not overly depressed. It's still just facing directly down at the floor here. The right knee is 10 to 15% unlocked, and then he's just gonna breathe through this position. Exhale nice and soft, really, really soft until he feels his side abs engage, probably more on the left side here, but also a little bit on the right. And then as he inhales through his nose, he's going to keep a little bit of that tension in those side abs, and he should feel some expansion all through this part of his back. And then he's just gonna do that for the prescribed amount of repetitions. The most common mistake we see on this activity is people will create that tuck through crunching through the abs rather than pressure into the wall. If they do this, they're not going to feel a lot of glute on this side. In fact, they might feel more hamstring. You want to feel this glute right here. So make sure that you get that nice little extension right here. That will provide you some room to move into that hip tuck via the pressure into the wall with the heel and the ball of the big toe on the right side or whichever leg is on the wall. The other most common mistake we see is that people have a tendency to fully extend this knee, and then you're not going to be feeling a lot of glute, and we want to make sure that we can leverage that glute effectively. So very soft bend in the knee, but it is mostly locked out.